In this video, we are going to discuss a numerical on Clipper circuit. You can see this numerical, there are two diodes in parallel. So let us name this diode. Suppose this diode is D1 diode and this is D2 diode, and there is a minus 4 volt here, and actually it is written 4 volt and the negative and positive sign are here, negative sign and positive sign, and there is the positive sign and negative sign. So I can say it is minus 4, this is 4, and 10 kilo ohm resistor is here, and input voltage is given by 10 sin omega t. So if it is given by 10 sin omega t, then we can draw the input voltage at, this will be the input voltage like this. So this is the positive half cycle and this one is the negative half cycle. So the total time period, if I say that it is capital T, then the half time period can be say as T by 2. So this is the input that is going into the circuit, and we have to find, in this question it is written that the diodes are ideal. So what do we mean by diodes are ideal? So if the diodes are ideal, the cut-in voltage of the diode will be 0. So we can say from this, we can write that the cut-in voltage, which is denoted by V gamma, this V gamma will be 0 volt for these two diodes, and we need to find the output maximum voltage and we need to find the output minimum voltage. So let us find what will be the output maximum voltage and the output minimum voltage. So for that purpose, what we will do, we will start from t equals to 0 plus, then we will proceed in the capital T direction. So let us assume that if I take different cases, in the case 1, what we can do is at t equals to 0 plus. What do you mean by 0 plus? 0 plus means just after the starting of the input. So if I say that at t equals to 0, the input voltage is 0, and at t equals to 0 plus, the input voltage will be very small value, and let us assume that the small value is 0.1 volt, and we have assumed that because at t equals to 0, the output voltage will be 0, and at t equals to 0 plus, the output voltage will be very small value, so we have taken 0.1 volt. Now if the input voltage will be 0.1 volt at t equals to 0, what will be the state of the diode? That means whether this D2 diode is on or off, whether the D1 diode will be on or off. So let us see that. So in this D2 diode, you can see this is the N side and this is the P side. Similarly in the D1 diode, this one is the P side and this is the N side. Now in the D2 diode, you can see if I draw the D2 diode, so in the D2 diode, if I draw that, so this is the N side, this is the P side, you can see like this. So this is my D2 diode, which is the N and P. Similarly, if I draw the D1 diode, the D1 diode can be drawn like this, which is the P side, N side, and this is the D1 diode. Now if you look at the circuit carefully, what will be the voltage? Here, this voltage is connected to the input voltage, so we can say that here will be near about V input voltage. And what is the voltage at the P side? P side is given by minus 4 volt. Similarly, D1 diode, the P side is connected here, so we can say this is the input voltage, and the N side is connected to the positive voltage, positive 4 volt. Now at t equals to 0 plus, the input voltage is 0.1. So that means this will be near about 0.1 volt. This voltage will be near about 0.1 volt. Now if I ask you what will be the state of the diode, so in the N side you are getting 0.1 voltage, in the P side you are getting minus 4 voltage. That means the voltage at the N side is greater than the voltage at the P side. So this diode, D2 diode, we can say that the D2 diode will be in the off condition. That means it is in the reverse bias, because reverse bias and the diode are ideal, so gamma voltage V gamma is 0, so ideal diode. So in the ideal diode case, if the diode is reverse bias, it will be open circuited or off, or we can say it will be open circuited. Similarly, in the case of D1 diode, the input voltage is 0.1 and at the P side, and in the N side you are getting plus 4 voltage. That means you can see that the Vp, that is the potential at the P side, is 0.1, which is less than the potential at the N side, that is Vn. So Vp is less than Vn, so D1 diode will also be in the reverse bias. That is, if the diodes are ideal, then we can say it will be in the off condition, it will be in the open circuit condition. So we can see that at t equals to 0 plus condition, the two diodes are in the off condition. So if these two diodes are in the off condition, then we can replace these two diodes as open circuit. So what will be the equivalent diagram? So the equivalent diagram at t equals to 0 plus can be drawn like this. There will be the resistance R, which is given by 10 kilo ohm, and with that there is a diode D2 which is reverse biased, so we can replace it with open circuit. So there is an open circuit here, and there is a minus 4 voltage, so minus 4 voltage, and there is a resistance here. So this is the first branch of the circuit. So now another branch has containing the D1 diode, which is reverse bias, open circuit. So we can say this will be open circuit, and here it is 4 volt and it is connected here. So now this is the output voltage, plus minus V0, and this is plus minus input voltage, and the state of the time is t equals to 0 plus, so the input voltage is 0.1, so I am drawing it for 0.1 volt. So this is the equivalent circuit of this circuit at t equals to 0 plus. So now you can see this is open circuit, so this was 4 volt, this was 4 volt, and this resistance was 10 kilo ohm. Now if I ask you what will be the output voltage at this circuit at this time instant, that means what will be the value of this V0 at t equals to 0 plus. Now you look at this equivalent circuit. In this equivalent circuit, what you can see that since this D2 diode is open circuit, so we can say that 0 ampere current will flow through this branch. Similarly, here also it is open circuit, so 0 ampere current will flow, and here it is also open circuit, we are measuring the output voltage, so this will also be 0 ampere. So now this is V0, so the potential at this point is V0, so this potential will be short circuited here, so this potential will also be V output, and similarly the potential at this point is also V output. Now if I apply KCL at this point, then 0 ampere current flowing in this direction, 0 ampere current flowing in this direction, so the current in this branch will also be 0 ampere. Similarly, if we apply the KCL at this point, so 0 ampere coming down, 0 ampere going here, so 0 ampere current will be flowing through this 10 kilo ohm resistance. So if 0 ampere current is flowing through this 10 kilo ohm resistance, then we can say the voltage drop across this 10 kilo ohm resistor will be 0 volt. That means there will be no voltage drop will be created in this 10 kilo ohm. So that means this point potential, which was V input, that V input will be connected to the output. That means we can say this V input will be connected to this output. So what we can say that this V input will be come here and this will go here. So output voltage will be the V input. So the output voltage here is V input. Now at this timing instant, what was the input voltage? 0.1. So output voltage will be 0.1 volt. So in this way we can find the output voltage, and we can see that the output voltage is 0.1 and the diodes are open circuit. Now if I increase the input voltage regularly, so now the input voltage will be increased beyond the t equals to 0 plus. So as the input voltage will increase, so what will happen? This output voltage will also increase because V0 equals to V input. So we can say that the V0 will also increase. Now the question comes, how much output voltage we will get for the increment of this input? Now you can see from this circuit, or you can see from this circuit also, that the potential at this point is V output. Similarly, the potential at this point is V output. So if the input voltage is increased beyond this t equals to 0 plus, so the output voltage is also increasing because the output voltage is equals to V input. Now if look at this diode, in this diode, if the output voltage is greater than this 4 volt, then this D1 diode will be for reverse bias and forward bias. So we can say that due to the increment of this input voltage, the output voltage will be increased, but when the V0 value will be greater than 4 volt, then this D1 diode will be forward bias. Then the D1 diode will be forward bias, that means it will be short circuited. At that condition, this equivalent circuit will not be there. There will be a different equivalent circuit. So what will be the equivalent circuit will be then? So the equivalent circuit will look like this, that there is a resistance here, there is a diode here which was open circuited, D2 diode, and here there was a minus 4 volt. So minus 4 volt is here, there is a resistance here. This is the input voltage, and right now, since the output voltage has become greater than 4 volt, so we can say that the D1 diode will now be short circuited because it is forward bias, and here there is a 4 volt. So this is the output voltage right now, plus minus. So this was 4 volt, this was 4 volt. This is 10 kilo ohm, this was 10 kilo ohm, this was the input voltage, and this was the D2 diode which was open circuited, and this was the D1 diode which was short circuited due to, because the V output is greater than 4 volt. That means what we can say right now, that this circuit will be valid. This circuit will be valid up to, so if what will be the validation of this circuit one? So this circuit will be valid for the input output voltage when the output voltage is greater than 0 and less than 4 volt. So this is the limit of this circuit. Now when the output voltage will be greater than 4 volt, then this circuit will be performed. So if the output voltage is greater than 4 volt, so what will be the input voltage then? So we have already seen that V output will be V input. So we can say that if this circuit will be valid for V0 greater than 4 volt, and we already know that V output is equals to V input, so that means V input is equals to 4 volt. So that means we can find the range of the V input value for which this circuit will be valid. So the input range will be 0 to 4 volt. So this is the first circuit, and this first equivalent circuit is valid when the input voltage is between 0 to 4. So whenever the input voltage is greater than the 4 volt, the output voltage will be changed greater than the 4 volt, and D1 diode will be short circuited. So if the D1 diode short circuited, then what will be the output voltage? Now if I ask you, what will be the output voltage right now? So you can see, if I want to find the output voltage right now at this condition, when the input voltage is greater than 4 volt, then what will be the output voltage? The output voltage will nothing but this 4 volt, because it is short circuited. So you can see the output voltage will be 4 volt. That means from input voltage, whenever it is between 0 to 4 volt, the output voltage will be V input. And when the input voltage is greater than 4 volt, the output voltage will be 4 volt. That means if I want to draw the voltage transfer characteristics, the voltage transfer characteristics means the output voltage divided by the input voltage. So this is the output voltage axis and this is the input voltage axis. So let us write V input and let us write V output. Now the boundary value is V input is equals to 4. So let us say this is 4 volt. Now if I want to draw the transfer characteristics, so when the input voltage is 0 और beyond 0 से लेकर 4 वोल्ट तक जितना भी रहेंगे, उसके लिए क्या होगा कि मेरा जो आउटपुट वोल्टेज होंगे, दैट आउटपुट वोल्टेज विल बी V input. So this is a straight line equation. So if it is a straight line equation, so we can find that the transfer characteristics will look like this. What will be the slope of this equation? The slope of the equation आपका होगा point, it will be 1 because slope is here 1. Now beyond the 4 volt, beyond the 4 volt input, what is the output? 4 volt. So it will become constant like this. So this value is the 4 volt. So this is the transfer characteristics of this circuit. ये वाले सर्किट का मेरा ट्रांसफर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स होगा जब मेरा इनपुट वोल्टेज will be for the positive half cycle. So this is the positive half cycle. Now in this positive half cycle, what you can see that the slope of this equation or slope of this transfer characteristics is 0 when the input voltage is greater than 4 volt. But there is a slope between 0 to 4 volt. So whenever the slope is 0, then that means the clipping operation is happening here. So this is the clipping operation happening here. But there is no clipping operation here because here the output voltage is equals to the input voltage. So the clipping operation is beyond the 4 volt for the positive half cycle. So far what we have seen that the transfer characteristics for the input positive half cycle. So this was the input positive half cycle. Now we want to see the transfer characteristics of this circuit for the negative half cycle. So in the negative half cycle means we are going for this part. So what will be the value of the, what will be the response of the circuit for the negative half cycle? So negative half cycle के लिए क्या होना चाहिए कि let us assume that at case 2 में we are assuming that at t equals to 0 minus condition पे क्या होगा? तो if it is 0, यहाँ पे 0 है मतलब यहाँ से भी start कर सकते हैं. तो if it is 0, then after some value of 0, what will be the input? Input voltage will be very small, negatively small. So we can say that the input voltage will be near about minus 0.1 volt. So let us assume that जैसे मैंने plus 0 पे assume किया था. Now what will happen? So if the input voltage will be minus 0.1 volt, that means this is minus 0.1 volt. So what will be the state of the diodes? So now if you look at this, so there is right now minus 0.1 volt. So if it is minus 0.1 volt, so this diode जिसके n side में कौन सा कनेक्शन है? जिसके n side में you are seeing that n side के साथ कनेक्शन है और p side में आपका -4 है. So p side voltage is more negative than the n side voltage. So the D2 diode will be off. So we can say that the D2 diode will be reverse bias or open circuit or off because the VB voltage that is the voltage at the P side is more negative than the voltage at the N side. So Vp voltage is more negative than Vn voltage. Similarly, if you look for the D1 diode, so this D1 diode, this P side is connected with this minus 0.1 and N side is connected with plus 4. That means we can say that the Vn voltage is more positive than Vp voltage. So if Vn voltage is more positive than the Vp voltage, then the D1 diode will also be reverse bias. So if it is reverse bias, so it will be open circuit, or we can say it is off. So what will be the equivalent circuit at t equals to 0 minus condition पे? So this will be मेरा open circuit, ये भी मेरा open circuit, so we can draw the equivalent circuit. So if I draw the equivalent circuit at this timing instant, so there was a resistance here and this is open circuit. There is a voltage here, 4 volt. There is a 10 kilo ohm resistor here. Similarly, here also there is an open circuit for the D1 and plus 4 volt is connected here. So this will be the equivalent circuit at t equals to 0 minus condition. So this is the output voltage here. This is 4 volt and this is 10 kilo ohm. This is also 10 kilo ohm. So this is the input voltage right now, V input, which is equals to minus 0.1 volt. So this is equals to minus 0.1 volt. Now if I ask you, बोलो कि ये वाला V0 अभी क्या होगा? So this V0 will be nothing but, if you look at this circuit carefully, this is same as the previous circuit. तो यहाँ पे मेरा output voltage है, this one, this output voltage is connected here. So V0. So now 0 ampere current is flowing here, 0 ampere current is flowing here, 0 ampere current is flowing also here. So if these two branches 0 ampere, so it will also be 0 ampere. So if these two branches 0, तो यहाँ पे भी मेरा 0 ampere current flow होंगे. तो 10 किलो ओम के अक्रॉस में कोई पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप ही नहीं आएगा. So 10 किलो ओम के अक्रॉस में अगर कोई पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप नहीं आता है तो मेरा इनपुट वोल्टेज डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड होंगे आउटपुट वोल्टेज में. दैट मींस मेरा V0 हो जाएगा V इनपुट के बराबर. So if the V0 is equals to V input, then what will be the, कब तक ये रहेगा V0 equals to V input? तो आप अगर V input को इंक्रीज करेंगे, नेगेटिवली इंक्रीज करेंगे नेगेटिव हाफ में, so let us increase the V input negatively, because in the negative half cycle what happens, the input voltage increases negatively. So if the input voltage increases and V0 equals to V in, so the output voltage will also increase negatively. So if it is increases negatively, मैं negatively के बार-बार बोल रहा हूँ, तो ये V0 अगर negatively increase करेंगे तो यहाँ का potential negatively high होना चालू होगा, तो यहाँ का potential भी high होंगे, यहाँ का potential भी धीरे-धीरे increase होगा. But if you look at the D2 diode, this D2 diode and D1 diode, so if the V output voltage increase होते होते नेगेटिवली इंक्रीज होते होते, सो यहाँ पे मैं लिख सकता हूँ नेगेटिवली इंक्रीज करेंगे. तो नेगेटिवली इंक्रीज होते होते अगर मेरा V आउटपुट वोल्टेज -4 से और भी छोटा हो गया, मतलब if the V output voltage crosses the -4 volt, so if it crosses -4 then what will happen, तो यहाँ पे मेरा -4 आएंगे. So if it is -4 तो यहाँ पे भी आपका -4 आएगा, तो यहाँ पे भी आपका -4 आएगा. So if it is -4 then P side is connected with the -4, N side is connected with the +4. Similarly N side is connected to the -4 greater than -4. Actually they will be greater than less than -4. So let us see here -4 less than, and here also less than -4. So now you can see this D2 diode. This D2 diode and D1 diode, this P side, if I draw that, then it will be like this. This is the D2 diode, and here you can see this is -4 in the P side So this is D2 diode minus 4 on the P side, and if I go for the D1 diode, so this is also, here it is plus 4, so here it will be plus 4. So now you can see that V0 is increasing. If the V0 increases, what will happen? So if it is this V0 is less than minus 4, and if this V0 is less than minus 4, मतलब more negative. So this is the N side, this is the P side. So N side और P साइड में देखिए D2 को, तो P साइड में मेरा -4 और N साइड में मोर नेगेटिव. सो मोर नेगेटिव अगर होंगे तो ये वाला जो डायोड होगा मेरा, if it is more negative than the P side, then it will be on condition. And if you look at this D1 diode, so this is the P side, this is the N side. P side में मेरा more negative वोल्टेज है और ये V0 क्या है, यहाँ पे मेरा N side में +4 है. So you can see that here Vn voltage, which is +4, which is greater than the Vp voltage. Similarly, in this case, the Vp voltage, which is -4, but the Vn voltage is less than -4. That means Vp is greater than Vn. So it is on and it is off. So that means ये जो सर्किट था t इक्वल्स टू 0 माइनस कंडीशन पे, मेरा जैसे ही आउटपुट वोल्टेज -4 से छोटा हो जाएगा तभी मेरा D2 डायोड ऑन हो जाएंगे और D1 डायोड ऑफ हो जाएगा. So far what we have seen that when the input voltage in the negative cycle, when the input voltage will be less than -4, so we have seen that the D2 डायोड जो है, ये D2 डायोड मेरा ऑन हो जाएंगे और मेरा जो D1 डायोड है वो ऑफ रहेगा. So if it happens, then what will be the equivalent circuit? So equivalent circuit में ड्रॉ कर सकता हूँ कुछ इस तरीके से कि यहाँ पे मेरा 10 किलो ओम था और यहाँ पे मेरा D2 डायोड ऑन हो गया है. So D2 डायोड अगर ऑन हो जाता है तो ये मेरा शॉर्ट सर्किट से रिप्लेस हो जाएंगे. तो शॉर्ट सर्किट से अगर रिप्लेस हो जाता है तो यहाँ पे -4 आएंगे, 10 किलो ओम आएगा, तो यहाँ पे मेरा -4 आ गया और यहाँ पे 10 किलो ओम आ गया. एंड दिस इज द इनपुट दैट वी हैव अप्लाइड. सो दिस वाज द D2 डायोड, दिस वाज 4 volt and this is 10 kilo ohm. Now if you look at this branch, the D1 diode is off. So if the D1 diode is off, then it will be open circuit and there is a +4. So let us put that, and this is the output voltage here, plus minus V0 +4. So this is open circuit. Now this is the equivalent circuit when the input voltage is less than -4. Now if I ask you what will be the output voltage right now, so if you look at this circuit, then you can see there is a no action of this branch. ये जो branch open circuit है इसका कोई काम ही नहीं है, तो ये वाले branch का काम होगा और ये वाले 10 किलो ओम का भी काम होंगे. Now at this point you can see the output voltage is here, so that means the potential at this point is V0. Similarly we can also say the potential at this point is also V0. Now if I apply the nodal analysis at this node, ये वाले नोड पे अगर नोडल एनालिसिस मैं करता हूं तो क्या होगा? So let us apply the nodal analysis at V0 node. तो V0 नोड पे मैं अगर नोडल एनालिसिस करता हूं तो क्या होगा? V0 और यहाँ पे क्या है? -4. So we'll write it as V0 minus of -4 divided by 10 kilo ohm. So it will be 10 kilo ohm. Similarly V0 यहाँ पे भी देखिए -4 है. अब ये वाला पार्ट जो है यहाँ पे -4 करके नहीं लिखने का, यहाँ पे इनपुट वोल्टेज लिखने का. So I can write V0 minus V input divided by 10k for this branch, and for this branch we can write it as V0, यहाँ पे -4 है तो V0 plus 4 volt divided by 10 kilo ohm. And again In this branch also there is open circuit, so we cannot use that. So it will be the equation of the nodal. So if we apply nodal, we will get in this equation. So from this equation, what we can see that the V0 value, यहाँ पे मेरा इनपुट वोल्टेज, यहाँ पे मेरा 10 किलो ओम और ये वाला है मेरा V0 plus 4 divided by 10 kilo ohm. So from this equation we can calculate the value of V0. So what will be the value of V0? So from this you can see that V0 by 10k is there. So V0 by 10 और यहाँ पे मेरा V input by 10, यहाँ पे भी मेरा V0 by 10 plus 4 by 10. So now if we want to calculate what will be the value, so 2V0 by 10 is there, so we can write 2V0 by 10, or I can take this term and this term on the right hand side, so it will be V input divided by 10 minus 4 by 10. So from this equation what we can see that 2V0 divided by 10 is there on the left hand side and V input by 10 or 4 by 10. So V input by 10 minus 4 by 10. So we can cancel out this 10. So let us cancel out and we have V0 equals to V input divided by 2. This 2 will come here minus 4 by 2, so it will be V input divided by 2 minus this will be 2. So this is the output voltage right now when the input voltage is less than minus 4. So this is the output voltage at when the input voltage is less than minus 4. Now if I want to draw this equation on this transfer characteristics, so what will be the equation? You can see that the V0 value is V input by 2 minus 2. That means if I want to draw that in this equation, so let us enlarge this and let us enlarge this. Now what will be the graph? So यहाँ पे जो equation है, ये equation का slope कितना है? If I ask you, the slope will be 0.5. So in this direction, if I draw this line, so in this direction you can see the slope is 0 here. The slope is 0. And in this direction, the slope value is infinite. And if I go for this line, then this is the slope equals to 1. और मुझे चाहिए क्या? Slope equals to 0.5. So if I want to draw the slope equals to 0.5, then it must be in between s equals to 1 and s equals to 0. That means it will come like this. So the slope of this value, यहाँ पे मेरा slope क्या होंगे? That will be 0.5. s equals to 0.5. So this is the transfer characteristics of this circuit, total circuit. Now मुझे क्वेश्चन में पूछा गया था कि आउटपुट वोल्टेज का मैक्सिमम वोल्टेज क्या होगा. So from this characteristics you can see that आउटपुट जो वोल्टेज है उस वोल्टेज का मैक्सिमम वोल्टेज क्या है? 4 वोल्ट. 4 volt is the maximum voltage. So this is the one answer, V out maximum. So this one is the one answer. And if we want to find the V output minimum, तो मुझे और भी नीचे जाना होगा. तो ये वाला वैल्यू मुझे कहाँ पे स्टॉप होगा वो मुझे ढूंढना है. तो इसके लिए क्या करना होगा कि if we want to find the output voltage minimum, so what we want to do? So V output minimum जो होंगे that will be in this region. ये वाले region में मेरा V input V output minimum होंगे. तो V output minimum तभी होगा जब मेरा input value भी minimum होंगे. We all know that कि output voltage minimum कब होगा? जब मेरा input voltage minimum होंगे. So if I use this equation, so I can write V out minimum is equals to V input minimum divided by 2 minus 2. So now what is the input voltage? Our input voltage minimum value. So we have to see that. So if the input voltage minimum value is here, so from this equation we can find the value of the output voltage minimum value, and we have got this equation from here. Now if you look at this equation, in this equation we are seeing that V0 minimum is equals to V input minimum divided by 2 minus 2. So if we want to find the V output minimum value, we need the value of V input minimum. So how to find the V input minimum? So अब input पे जाइए, मेरा input क्या है 10 sin t, तो मेरा जो input है वो है 10 sin omega t. So if I want to plot this 10 sin omega t, so it will look like this. It will look like this, a pure sinusoidal wave. So this is omega t. So now if I want to plot, it will look like this. So if you see what is the maximum value of this output input value, so the maximum value of the input क्या है आपका plus 10 volt. Similarly आपका जो input है उस input का minimum value क्या है minus 10 volt. So the input का जो minimum value है that is minus 10. That means we can say here, so the input value minimum is minus 10. So minus 10 by 2 minus 2. So it is coming as minus 5 minus 2, that is minus 7 volt. So what we have seen that the output voltage का जो minimum value हो रहा है, this output voltage minimum value is coming as minus 7. So this is the minimum value of the output and this is the maximum value of the output. So in this way we can find the value of the maximum and the minimum of the output by using the transfer function method. Now आपने देखा कि ये वाले में मेरा V output maximum पूछा था और V output minimum पूछे थे, फिर भी हम लोग ये वाला डायग्राम ड्रॉ किए क्योंकि ये वाला डायग्राम भी आपको पूछा जा सकता था. So in the examination they can also ask you the value or the characteristics, transfer characteristics of this equation of this circuit. So that's why we have drawn that. So this is the method, one method of calculating the output voltage minimum value and another maximum voltage of the output voltage. So this is the method of calculating the output voltage using the transfer function. So far what we have done, we have calculated the maximum value of the output and the minimum value of the output using the transfer function method. We have drawn the voltage transfer characteristics and from that we have calculated the value of the output voltage maximum and the output voltage minimum. But that process or that procedure was a lengthy process. Now we can also find this output voltage maximum and the output voltage minimum using a very shortcut method. So let us see how to find that. This is the procedure 2 of calculating this numerical output voltage maximum and input voltage without the help of the transfer characteristics. So transfer characteristics अगर मुझे नहीं draw करना है तो कैसे मैं ये output voltage का maximum value निकाल सकता हूँ और output voltage का minimum value निकाल सकता हूँ. तो first thing that you need to understand, ये जो आउटपुट है V0, ये वाले आउटपुट वोल्टेज आपका मैक्सिमम वैल्यू तभी होंगे जब मेरा इनपुट वैल्यू मैक्सिमम होगा. दिस इज द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि दिस आउटपुट वोल्टेज विल गेट द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू व्हेनेवर द इनपुट वोल्टेज विल बी द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू. सो इनपुट वोल्टेज का मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या है? इनपुट वोल्टेज का मैक्सिमम वैल्यू आपका 10 वोल्ट है और इनपुट वोल्टेज का मिनिमम वैल्यू क्या है? -10 वोल्ट. सो द आउटपुट वोल्टेज विल आल्सो हैव अ मिनिमम वैल्यू व्हेनेवर द इनपुट वोल्टेज विल बी अ मिनिमम वैल्यू. सो दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट दैट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि इनपुट वोल्टेज जब भी आपका मैक्सिमम होगा तभी आपका आउटपुट वोल्टेज मैक्सिमम होंगे और इनपुट वोल्टेज जब भी आपका मिनिमम होंगे तभी आपका आउटपुट वोल्टेज यहाँ पे मिनिमम होगा. सो लेट अस कंसीडर द इनपुट वोल्टेज मैक्सिमम वैल्यू. सो इफ आई कंसीडर द इनपुट वोल्टेज मैक्सिमम वैल्यू एंड द इनपुट वोल्टेज मैक्सिमम वैल्यू आपके पास क्या है? +10 वोल्ट. so I can say this will be plus 10 volt. Similarly this will be minus 10 volt because it is 10 sin omega t. Now if the input voltage is equals to plus 10, so what will be the equivalent circuit? So if the input voltage is plus 10 here, this one, so यहाँ पे मेरा आउटपुट वोल्टेज है, यहाँ पे भी मेरा आउटपुट वोल्टेज है. नाउ ये जो D2 डायोड है, ये D2 डायोड के N साइड में मेरा प्लस 10 कनेक्शन है और P साइड में -4 कनेक्टेड है. दैट मींस फॉर दिस D2 डायोड, द D2 डायोड के N साइड में क्या है प्लस 10, P साइड में -4. So that means we can say that the D2 diode, this D2 diode will be in the reverse bias condition. If it is in the reverse bias condition, so it will be open circuit. Similarly, ये जो D1 diode है, D1 diode के P साइड में किसका कनेक्शन है प्लस 10 और N साइड में +4. So that means Vp is greater than Vn. So that means the D1 diode will be forward bias. So if D2 is reverse bias and D1 is forward bias, then what we can see that the D2 diode will be open circuited and D1 diode will be short circuited. So the equivalent circuit diagram आपके जो आएंगे when the input voltage is plus 10, so D2 diode reverse bias, so open circuit and इसके साथ -4, उसके साथ plus 10 किलो ओम एंड दिस D1 डायोड आपका शॉर्ट सर्किटेड है बिकॉज ये फॉरवर्ड बायस है. तो इसको मैं शॉर्ट सर्किट करता हूं और उसके साथ प्लस 4 वोल्ट का कनेक्शन. सो दिस इज D1, दिस इज D2, दिस इज 4 वोल्ट, दिस इज आल्सो 4 वोल्ट, 10 किलो ओम एंड दिस इज 10 किलो ओम. नाउ द इनपुट वोल्टेज आपके पास क्या है, आपका जो इनपुट वोल्टेज है वो है प्लस 10. Now what will be the output voltage? And this input voltage is the maximum input voltage. So if it is maximum input voltage, so output voltage भी आपका maximum होगा. तो यहाँ पे आपका output voltage maximum value आएंगे. So we need to find this maximum value. Now if you look at this circuit, what will be the value of the V0 right now? This D1 is short circuited, so the V0 max is nothing but this potential 4 volt. So आपका 4 वोल्ट ही आ रहा है जो मुझे पहले भी मिला था ट्रांसफर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक से. सो इन दिस वे वी कैन आल्सो फाइंड द आउटपुट वोल्टेज मैक्सिमम वैल्यू यूजिंग द इनपुट वोल्टेज मैक्सिमम वैल्यू. यू कैन सी, देखिए कि आपका 4 वोल्ट पहले आया था, यहाँ पे भी 4 वोल्ट आ रहा है, बट यहाँ पे आपको ट्रांसफर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स यूज करने का कोई जरूरत नहीं है. नाउ मुझे अगर आउटपुट वोल्टेज का मिनिमम वैल्यू मुझे निकालना है तो मुझे इनपुट को मिनिमम लेना है. So for that purpose, if the input voltage is equals to minimum value that is -10 volt, then what will happen? So अभी मेरा input voltage क्या है -10. So यहाँ पे अगर -10 है तो N साइड में मेरा -10 कनेक्टेड है और P साइड में मेरा क्या है -4 कनेक्टेड है. So we can say that the Vp potential of this D2 diode is greater than the Vn potential. So this D2 diode will be in the forward bias. So if the D2 diode is in the forward bias, so it is short circuited. Now if you look at the D1 diode, P side में आपका -10 connected है और N side में +4, so D1 will obviously be reverse bias. So we can say that the D1 will be reverse bias. So if the D2 is forward bias and the D1 is reverse bias, what will be the equivalent circuit? So ये मेरा शॉर्ट सर्किट हो जाएंगे, ये मेरा ओपन सर्किट हो जाएगा. So draw that circuit. So आपका जो सर्किट आएगा कुछ इस तरीके का आएंगे. यहाँ पे आपका शॉर्ट सर्किट, यहाँ पे एक वोल्टेज सोर्स, यहाँ पे 10 किलो ओम like this, and यहाँ पे आपका ओपन सर्किट and there was a 4 volt here. Now this was also 4 volt, this was also 4 volt, this was 10 kilo ohm, this was also 10 kilo ohm, and आपका जो इनपुट वोल्टेज अभी है ये इनपुट वोल्टेज आपका -10 है. सो इनपुट वोल्टेज आपका -10 वोल्ट है और दिस इज इनपुट वोल्टेज आपका मिनिमम वैल्यू भी था, सो आपका आउटपुट वोल्टेज भी मिनिमम ही आएंगे। सो यहाँ पे आपका आउटपुट वोल्टेज मिनिमम आएगा। So now if you want to find this V output minimum, so what will be the V output minimum? So V output minimum निकालने के लिए आपको यहाँ पे नोडल एनालिसिस अप्लाई करना होगा। You have to apply this nodal analysis. अगर नोडल एनालिसिस भी अप्लाई नहीं करेंगे तो भी निकल जाएगा। So if you apply the nodal analysis here at this point, कुछ देर पहले में हम लोग यहाँ पे नोडल एनालिसिस अप्लाई किए थे, तो अप्लाई किया था मेरा यहाँ पे वोल्टेज क्या है V0, यहाँ पे V0 मिनिमम, तो V0 इस वाले पॉइंट का वोल्टेज मेरा था V0 मिनिमम, तो V0 मिनिमम माइनस द इनपुट वोल्टेज मिनिमम डिवाइडेड बाय दिस 10 किलो प्लस V0 मिनिमम माइनस ऑफ -4, सो V0 मिनिमम माइनस ऑफ -4 divided by 10 kilo ohm, that is equals to 0. So from this मेरा जो ये V input minimum है ये क्या है, V input minimum -10, so you can say that V0 minimum minus of -10 plus V0 minimum plus 4 is equals to 0 because we have cut this 10. So now from this equation you can see that V0 minimum here, V0 minimum here, so 2 V0 minimum value is here and this is positive 10, this is positive 4. So if I take that, अगर इसको मैं राइट हैंड साइड पे ले जाता हूँ तो क्या होगा, यहाँ पे मेरा आएंगे -14. सो मेरा जो V0 मिनिमम का वैल्यू अभी आया है that is -14 divided by 2, that is -7 वोल्ट, जो मैं ट्रांसफर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक से निकाला था वही वैल्यू आया है। तो यहाँ पे मेरा V0 का मिनिमम वैल्यू -7 आया, यहाँ पे भी मेरा V0 मैक्सिमम का वैल्यू 4 वोल्ट आया जो मुझे ट्रांसफर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक से मिला था। सो ये दो प्रोसीड्यूर है जहां से मैं V आउटपुट मैक्सिमम और V आउटपुट मिनिमम निकाल सकता हूँ। पहला वाला जो प्रोसीड्यूर था आपका ट्रांसफर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स का प्रोसीड्यूर था और दूसरा वाला जो प्रोसीड्यूर है यहाँ पे हम लोग ये वाले कॉन्सेप्ट को यूज कर रहे हैं कि मेरा V0 मैक्सिमम तभी होगा क्योंकि जब मेरा इनपुट वोल्टेज मैक्सिमम होगा और V आउटपुट मिनिमम तभी होगा जब मेरा आउटपुट इनपुट वोल्टेज मिनिमम होंगे। So these are the two procedure of solving this numerical. Thank you.